Greetings viewers and subscribers. So in our journey today, we are stuck in the Montego Bay traffic. We are still in Montego Bay, in the parish of St. James. Sit back, relax, and drive with me. Now, today we have a number of news stories for you. When we say a number of news stories, we mean a whole heap. But without further ado, the lady on your screen, her name is Miss Ina Ruddock. Miss Ruddock, she celebrated her birthday yesterday. Here is hoping that you had a wonderful birthday, and we are hoping that you live to see many more. Bless up yourself, Miss Ina. The greetings are coming from Heavy D. Yes, our Virgin Heavy D. Secondly, the lady on your screen, her name is Miss Tanisha Plummer. Tanisha, today, Monday, September 20, is your birthday. Your mother, Miss Maxine Reid, said to tell you happy birthday. She said she's gonna pamper you today. So make sure you get the pampering. If she doesn't pamper you, make sure you send us a WhatsApp message. But Tanisha, please enjoy your day. We are also wishing you long life and prosperity. Now, the Ras on your screen, he is our brethren. When we say brethren, we mean article brethren. His name is Ibuka. Ibuka, today is your Earth Day. Bless up yourself, my brethren. Here's hoping that you celebrate whole heap more. And if you want no signs, if you want your vehicle to be tinted, check with Ibuka. He's at 6 Barclay Street in Savlamar. You find him like you're coming downtown Savlamar. You pass Burger King. That right hand side are the first right hand road that you take. That street is called Barclay Street. You drive down for about 200 meters. You enter a little plaza where the electoral office used to be. There's a building there named Western Business College. You go straight to the back of the premises. Ibuka's establishment is on the right hand side. Any tinting, any kind of signs that you want to be done, check with Ibuka. Ibuka, my brethren, happy Earth Strong to you. Bless up yourself. So like we told you, today we have a number of stories. You're gonna want to sit back and listen all of them. Now, first up, this one, it took place on Saturday, September 18th, 2021, about some minutes after 3 p.m. Our information is that the Savlamar police, they were on patrol at 117 Darling Street. You know that area is where they call Charlene. So, the police, they were on patrol in the area when they saw a young man. This young man is known to the police. When I say known to the police, it means he has been in and out of jail. On seeing the police, we are told that this man, he began acting suspiciously. As a result, the police stopped and requested a search. He was searched, and a black and silver 9mm pistol affixed with a magazine containing 15 rounds, 15 rounds of 9mm cartridges was found in this man's waistband. This man, he was identified as Garth Spence. He's popularly known as Burkett. He's 21 years old and he lives at a place named Strathbogie in the parish of Westmoreland. Burkett, he was arrested and charged for this weapon. He has been charged for illegal possession of firearm and illegal possession of ammunition, and he will be going to the courts shortly. In the next incident, on Saturday, September 18th, 2021, some minutes after 2 p.m., we are told that a motorist, he was driving along the Mount Eagle main road. Mount Eagle is at Grange Hill in the parish of Westmoreland. We are told that this man, he stopped because nature called. As he was coming out of his car, he was held up by 3 youngsters who came out of the bushes. This man, he managed to jump back in his car and drive away. It is said that the youngsters, at least 2 of them, were armed with handguns. This man, whilst he was driving on the road, he saw a police unit and he reported the matter to them. The police, they proceeded to the area. When they went into the area of Mount Eagle, we are told that they got further information. As a result, they went to a place named Mint Road. Now, in Mint Road, there's a cane field. Well, most of that area, Mount Eagle, Mint Road, cane field. So the police went to the section at Mint Road, where they saw 3 youngsters fitting the description that they were given. These 3 youngsters, they were walking along the road. So the police approached them, stopped them, and searched them. When they were searched, 2 of them were found with 2 homemade firearms. Each firearm contained 1 round. The other youngster, he was found with a machete. All 3 of them were arrested and charged by the police. They were charged for illegal possession of firearm, illegal possession of ammunition, and being armed with an offensive weapon. The name of these 3 hoodlums, listen me out now. You remember the other day, we carried a story where 3 youngsters were held in St. Thomas. One is 17, one is 18, one is 19. Listen to the name and age of these 3 youngsters. One of them is Tyrone Cardwell. He's 19 years old and he lives at Mint Road in Grange Hill. The other one is Mario Smith. He's 18 years old. He also lives at Mint Road in Grange Hill. The third one, he's Rashid Henry. 17 years old. He also lives at Mint Road. So, these 3 youngsters, 17, 18, 19 years old. So they were arrested and charged by the police, and they will be going to the courts shortly. We can't even elaborate on these cases because, like we told you, we have a lot to cover. Now, if you look on your screen, that you're seeing on your screen, it was of an incident at Grange Hill. It took place at the Grange Hill supermarket at Grange Hill in the parish of Westmoreland. It took place on Saturday morning, September 18th, 2021, some minutes to 9 o'clock. This supermarket is operated by a Chinese national. So, this Chinese national, she was in her place of business when 2 hoodlums entered the supermarket. As you can see on the footage, they were wearing masks. Both of them were armed with handguns. They demanded cash from the cash register. The Chinese who operate this business, she handed over $20,000 Jamaican dollars in cash to them. A man who was in the supermarket, we are not sure whether or not he works in there, but he was robbed of his A21s Samsung cellular phone. These hoodlums, they then made good their escape on a motorcycle that they had parked at the front of the supermarket. So, they got a little bit over $22,000 in cash, and they got a cellular phone. This cellular phone is valued maybe over almost 40,000 Jamaican dollars. So, it's just a pity. It is just a pity the police wasn't on patrol whilst they were carrying out this robbery, because I am almost sure that for a little bit over $22,000 they would have lost their 3 points. We are moving right along because now in the next story You remember we carried a story that took place at Glenbrook. This was of an incident that took place on Saturday, September 11th, 2021. It took place almost 12 midnight. Now, we covered this story more than once, but since then, we have been getting more information. A guy, his name is Shaquille Samuels. He was popularly called Pea's Head. He was at this party playing music when it is said that he got into an altercation with some men. One of the men, he pulled a gun and shot Pea's head. That man, he was also shot. If you go back to the stories we brought you, you will hear the full details. But we are going back to this because the guy that we were telling you about, his photograph is now on your screen. His name is Joseph Fife. He's popularly called Anansi. Anansi, he has been arrested and charged by the police for 1, a case of murder, 2 cases of wounding with intent because 2 females were shot, and 3 illegal possession of firearm. We are told that Anansi, he was released from the Savlamar hospital. Remember that he too was shot, and he had turned up at the Savlamar hospital where he was arrested and under police guard. So he was released from the hospital and is now in police custody in a jail cell. So Anansi, he has been arrested and charged. So he will be going to the courts shortly. In this next incident, you're gonna wanna hear this one. It took place in the Little London area in the parish of Westmoreland. It took place on Saturday, September 18th, 2021, about 2 a.m. So you know, say early morning that. We are told that a police lady, a police officer, she was at her house. She was fast asleep. When? About, like we said, about 2 a.m. she was awoken by somebody, a man. She saw this man standing over her with a machete. This man, he said to her, "Take off your clothes." The police lady, she refused. As a result, this little nasty boy, he used the machete to slap this police lady on her leg. The lady, the police lady, she decided that no, not me tonight. You're not getting this. So she held on to the machete. As a result, a struggle ensued. She managed to overpower this little nasty boy, take away the machete from him. As a result, he ran out of the house. It's just a pity. Squaddy, you should have used the machete, man. She raised an alarm and the police were called. When they came, the lady, she searched the house and she realized that her cell phone was missing. So this hoodlum, before he went and woke her up, he had stolen her cell phone. When the police officers who came on the scene checked, it was realized that this little nasty boy, he entered the house through a bathroom window. He forced open the window and went inside. He knew that this police lady, she worked all day in the day, so she would be tired. So he timed her, because we are told that she went to him about some minutes, well, in the night. So he timed her and waited until she was in her deep sleep for him to strike. This guy who ran out of the house, we are told that the police lady, she had an idea who he was. So the police, they got further information, went to his house and picked him up. He has not yet been charged because we are told that he will be placed on an ID parade. But as soon as he is charged, we are going to tell you who he is. We are also going to show you his photograph. But he's 23 years old. This police lady is almost 40 years old. Could that be this nasty boy mother? We are happy that him never get what him come for. But Squaddy, trust me, we would be happier if he had used that machete. In this next incident, it took place at a place named Green River. Green River is at Green Island. Well, in the Green Island police area in the parish of Hanover. It took place early yesterday morning, Sunday, September 19th, 2021, about some minutes to 1 a.m. Now, a young man, his name is Johnny Burkett. Johnny Burkett, he's popularly called Piggy Lump. He's 19 years old, and we are told that he lives at Moorland Hill in the parish of Westmoreland. He also stays at Winchester in the parish of Hanover. So, Piggy Lump, he was with a group of friends at Green River. He left the house in the early morning, some minutes to 1 o'clock. He left to go to his home. Whilst he was walking home, we are told that the group of persons who he had just left, they heard loud explosions. When the shooting died down, the persons, they went to investigate. Piggy Lump, he was seen lying face down. As a result, the police were called. On the arrival of the police, Piggy Lump was found with what appears to be gunshot wounds to his upper body. He was taken to the Noel Holmes Hospital in Lucy, where he was pronounced DEAD. When this crime scene was processed, we are told that a number of 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. So, we don't know why Piggy Lump was targeted, but it's obvious that whoever targeted him, they know that he was at this house with his friends. So they waited and waited and waited. In this next incident, it took place at Queen Street. Now, Queen Street is at Falmouth in the parish of Trelawney. It took place on Saturday, September 18th, 2021, about 12 midday. Now, we are told that a man, his correct name is Mr. Kevelle Reid. He's popularly known as Kevin. He's a vendor and he lives at Racecourse, Falmouth in the parish of Trelawney. Kevin, he drove his Toyota motor car to a muffler shop on Queen Street in Falmouth because he wanted to do some repairs on his muffler. Persons at the garage started working on the car. So Kevin, he went and sat down on a bench, waiting for the car to be completed. Whilst he was sitting down on this bench, our information is that a motorcycle rode up. Two men were aboard this motorcycle. It is said that the pillion, he alighted from the motorcycle, pulled a gun and opened fire at Kevin. Kevin, he managed to get up and run off for a short distance, but he fell on his face. The hoodlum, he then jumped back onto the motorcycle and both of them made good their escape in the area. The police were called and Kevin, he was rushed to the nearby Falmouth Hospital where he was pronounced DEAD. Now, when this crime scene was processed, our information is that 9 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. So, this guy, he came for Kevin, fired 9 bullets into him, ensuring that he got down, stayed down, and could not get back up. Now, if you are here, you have been listening all the stories so far. We are informing you. Sad stories they are, but they are happening. We are telling you the reality. If it makes you sad, let's play our part and do something about it. But if you are watching the video so far, you appreciate the information that we are giving to you. Some of these information, you are not gonna get them anywhere else. If you get them, you are not gonna get the details that we bring to you. So if you appreciate what we are doing, hit on the like button Yes, we know you dislike the stories, but that's not what you're liking. You're liking the fact that we are informing you. So, show your appreciation. Hit on the like button. If you come over here all the while to listen to our stories and you have not yet subscribed to the channel, hit on the subscribe button. As also hit on the notification bell, then click all, so that you will be notified as soon as we have uploaded a new video. By tomorrow, we should be at 35,000 subscribers. We are growing. Grow with us. Now, in the final story for today, this one, it took place on Saturday, September 18th, 2021, some minutes close to 10 p.m. It took place at a place named Ricketts River. Ricketts River is at Frome in the parish of Westmoreland. We are told that a man, his correct name is Richard Daley. Richard Daley is popularly known as Butta. He's 36 years old and he runs taxi sometime. He's also a mechanic. He lives at Frome in the parish of Westmoreland. Butta, it is said that he drives a Toyota Corolla motor car. So, Butta was driving to Ricketts River. Well, he was at Ricketts River. He and somebody else were in the car. We are told that Butta, he was going to check with a lady who lived at Ricketts River. So he drove to the gate. Remember, we told you that he had a passenger in the car. So Butta, he left the passenger in the car, came out and went into the lady's yard. Whilst he was in the yard, a barrage of gunshots were heard. When the shooting died down, checks were made and Butta, he was seen lying on his side. He was suffering from gunshot wounds. The police were called, and when the police arrived on the scene, they saw Butta. He had gunshot wounds to his abdomen, his left and right thigh, and his shoulder. Butta, he was transported to the Savlamar hospital, where he died already, you know. But like we always tell you, for somebody to be officially pronounced, they have to be taken to a hospital, or a medical doctor has to come on the scene. So Butta, he was transported to the Savlamar hospital, where he was so pronounced. Now, what is the motive in this attack? We are getting some information. Or what are the possible motives? Here is what we are learning about Butta so far. It is said that Butta, he is a goat thief. Not only a goat thief, him thief cow, him thief animals. It is well known in the Frome area that that's what Butta does at nights. It is also said that Butta, he is a Joe grind. Anybody know what Joe grind is? It is said that Butta, because of his thieving habits, he make money, so he have money to spend. As a result, yes, finish the statement. So it is said that he is a Joe grind. It is believed that Butta was taken out either because he had stolen the wrong person's animal, or he messed with the wrong man's woman. Let me clear up a rumor also. Persons are saying that Butta was shot 15 times. No, he was shot maybe 4 or 5 times. When this crime scene was processed, 5 9mm pen shells were recovered from the scene. So no, Butta was not shot 15 times as is being circulated. But he was shot and he was taken out. And the person who shot him, they wanted him dead. Apparently, they must have known that Butta was going to that house, because Butta drive all the way from where him live, you know. He doesn't live there. He live on the Frome Sugar Factory compound. So he drive all the way to Ricketts River where the shooter was waiting on him. We are told that Butta is mostly on the street at nights. Him thief goat. If you tie up your goat or your bedded, Butta thief it. He don't care who for goat. He's stealing it. I could have him neighbor, I could have him friend. It is said that it's the same way he move with the ladies. I could have him friend woman, him a look her. And it is said that he was successful on many occasions because him have money to spend. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.